Guys, so today we're gonna get a lot of work done. It's a beautiful day. It's the last beautiful day this week. I'm gonna try and get as much work done as possible within this day because I have the whole day. And today we're just gonna be going to pick up a couple goodies at Home Depot here, mainly paints and undercoat, and then a couple cleaning supplies. So I'll keep you posted. Let's see. Alright guys, we officially made it back. This is going to be the last trip we're going to make to wrap up this week because we have other stuff that we got to do in my personal life that I got to take care of as well. So on top of filmmaking and such, but we have a lot. The big things obviously are going to be to put those wheels on this car. I'm going to transfer all 4 of them over just because these are not meant to really be on this car anymore. These do have nice, somewhat fresh tire on them. I'm obviously not going to use them for the build, so like I said, transfer these over. It's going to look a lot better, and plus they're more expensive. I got more money involved in it. And then we're going to clean the engine bay. We're going to get to that today. I'm going to try and air out this car a little bit too, see if I can do that. I know that might be worth. We got good wind blowing today. Not too bad, but it's still okay. We have some other plans later this week. I bought some primer and undercoat, so we're going to undercoat these wheel wells, and then we're going to throw our fender liner underneath it. But we have to spray paint, like I said, we have to clean up this before this gets bad. Just that way we don't paint over rust and therefore spreads. Same thing in this corner here. I got 1 can. I don't know what the other side looks like. We can take a look here. I'm sure it can't be any worse. There's that spot there, and there's a couple spots, but this side seems to be fairly decent, so not super worried about it as long as we're spraying and we're doing a good job of keeping this thing fresh. Like I said, this car isn't going to get driven. It's going to get driven during the winter, so it's going to be the rip it park car, rip it during the day, park it, obviously I'm going to drive it through rain, get some fresh water underneath and stuff like that, so that we can kind of clean off all the gunk and dirt, because I guarantee this thing hasn't been moving in a long time. So like I said, that's the plans for today. And if we get to it, I'll take out the fuel pump and the rewire kit and the assembly in this car because it needs to come out because I don't need it in there. And I think that'll be it. And then I'm also going to get this chassis listed on Facebook to get it ready to be sold, or get parts to get sold off of it, because I don't need this car laying around. If I can make some cash on the side, it's going to help go towards this project here, which is obviously more important. It's where the money is being put right now. So I just sold the D16 that was out of this car for $900. He's coming around next week here to help pick that up. So we're going to get $900 cash. That's going to go straight towards this project, which is good money. And then hopefully, like I said, just kind of keep chipping away at things. Recent listing for some fenders for this SI, the same color, everything, rust free, $60. The guy fucking sold it underneath me. He didn't even respond to my messages. I think I had messaged the guy within 27 minutes of his listing being up. I had a buddy send me over a link because he knew I needed them. These fenders are like OEM, but they don't fit well, so it's obviously because they're damaged. And like I said, I think the plans for that those aren't priority right now. The big thing is just kind of getting this car moving and taking care of the important stuff first. So all the rust and getting the engine running and all that stuff. So yeah, guys, that's the plan for the day. So like I said, let's get going. All right, so let's get this car jacked up. This is the main task for the day. That I forgot how heavy this shit is. Can't really roll it right now. I don't have a jack anymore. Mine needs to be bled, and I haven't really figured out how to do that, so just being a lazy poop face about it. But get this car up on its amazing pinch weld. one done. Well, there isn't a really good way to put these on unless you get underneath and do the leg hoist method. But as I don't weigh that much to begin with, so it shouldn't be too burly as a pass. So, like I said, they don't really weigh that much. So, yeah, I actually quite like the silver on here. Pleasantly surprised. You walk in. The thing is with these rims, you need these kind of lugs because they're supposed to be more low profile, so that way you don't run into any trouble. So. There's that one wheel done. Yeah, a good look from a distance here. I'd say it looked pretty good on here. Not the best look, but like I said, these are 15s, so, and then obviously this thing rides like a freaking monster truck, so yeah, I quite like the look on them. They look pretty decent. I do plan on getting a different set of rims, and that'll be another little project I'm kind of keeping on the side right now because I don't know when we'll begin though, so I don't want to get anybody too excited, but yeah, I quite like these. These are not, they look good, so now it's time to get them all on, see this thing look good, man. What a better day to get this done than today. And these this wheel back on.
That thing looks cool. Total sleeper, man.
Alright, so we got jacks underneath and I got enough. This car is all over the place. This is it. The car has all tires and rims on, as you see. I'm very tired. Very dry mouth. Might have to stop somewhere after this and grab me a little soda or something. But yeah, car looks good. Obviously this isn't final form, so we're not gonna get too excited about it. And so we just wanted to get all the goodies off of this car onto this car. So we are chipping away. I think the next part for today is gonna be the cleaning this shit, the engine bay. and doing all that fun stuff because it needs to get done. I also want to vacuum it out, so I'm gonna see if I can plug it into this battery. I don't know what juice this thing's got, but this one's been super nice. I brought it inside for the winter, so shouldn't have too many battery troubles, but it's just not propped. So go back on that car, set her down easy, and then like I said, we'll making more progress every single day. I actually don't mind these rims, but they're not what I have in mind for the car, so I'm hoping things go to plan here. So all right, cleaning starts. I got a couple different chemicals here. I got my Purple Power. I don't know if that actually is the best way to do this. I think soap and water's always just been, there isn't a lot of oil in here, so it's just clean this up, rinse that off or vacuum that out, get out all the crummies out of the bay, and then like I said, we're just gonna kind of clean things up. So when I put the new mounts in, because these are excuse me, that's an old one, this is not gonna stay in the car, so it's just gotta get unbolted underneath it, I think, under there, and then I think we'll be good. And then obviously underneath that battery, we're gonna get that stuff out. I might even just take the battery out for the time being and clean it out, but I got a vacuum in there. I'm gonna plug it into here, assuming this battery's any good, and then we're gonna try and suck all the goodies out, keep her nice and clean, and then I'm gonna rinse her off and then dry her off, and then hopefully, you know, we'll see the damage. So all right, let's get started. Take this battery out. This big Johnny. Battery bracket just comes out like that. Excuse me. This is the bolt, and we have access to our area. So now we're gonna start spraying. I don't really think anything needs to be blocked off in here. I'd like to take out those AC lines. I don't plan on having AC in this car. It sucks, but the bill's called. So this is the after report. Obviously I didn't do every single thing, just based off of time and what I wanted to do for the day. I still got other things I got to tackle, but we have the battery bracket back in, so I'm going to throw the battery in here in a sec. But pretty much got everything in the back. These corner wheel well parts where the power steering goes and all that stuff. Everything is there. I don't know if I'm going to mount the motor mounts today because I want to clean those bolts. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing for that while I'm taking out this fuel pump. We're going to be using my rust soak, and we're going to be cleaning up some bolts and then wire brushing them as well. So they're going to be soaking overnight, so that way we can keep them clean and nice and fresh, just how we like them. So, all right.